everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's been a minute. I'm working on that. We just moved, did all that stuff. It's been crazy busy over here. So, but we're here today to react to the Dreamlight Valley showcase. I'm so excited. I've been looking forward to some new big content to the game, as opposed to like, you know, the little free up. I mean, I love the free updates, like the Star Pass and everything. Don't get me wrong. I really liked the Rockstar. I liked a lot of the stuff from the Rockstar showcase. Like, I loved the skirt and everything. But I want something big, something like huge, like Eternity Isle. So what would I like to see? Well, obviously, like I said, something big like Eternity Isle. Well, we got, how many pieces of iron ore to craft one iron ingot? Is it 5? They're having, like, little trivia over here. I want something huge. Obviously, I want to see if they give us a sneak peek of the new Star Path. Hey, I got it right. What else do I want? So, yeah, some new areas to explore would be nice. Something huge, new Star Path, new clothing. New companions, so I'm excited. I will be probably like pausing here and there just to like talk about stuff because it takes me a second to get my thoughts out. So also I will be posting this like the day after it's live because stuff is busy. I'm staff on Discord servers and I got streams and all that kind of stuff. So anyway, we got 20 seconds. So let's get into it here. I also have to try not to scream because it's like 2 in the morning. So I'm excited. Also, I found out your tree grows as your valley progresses. The tree on the fountain. I didn't know that. Fun. Rated E for everyone. Peggy 3. Oh, Sally! What is that? Oh, Hades! Oh, a little thumbs up. Oh, the mushrooms. Oh, the dragon! Is that a baby dragon?
Hey, Valley Villagers. Welcome to the Disney Dreamlight Valley 2024 Showcase stream. I'm Rachel.
And I'm Ryan.
And we're both so excited to give you a behind-the-magic look at what's coming next for the game.
So what do we have in store for you today?
Also, thank you for the captions.
We're thrilled to introduce some of the amazing folks
They
on the
did
team.
a community
reflecting
highlight,
this incredible past year of free updates.
Reflecting on past
and
updates.
the Disney Dreamlight Valley, a Rift in Time expansion pass. We'll also look ahead at some of the
Free
exciting
update
developments
news
on the horizon.
Okay, cool.
And make sure to tune in for the full stream as well. It'll be bursting with surprise reveals and exclusive teasers that you won't want to miss.
You mean like the teasers you've been
Kicking
putting out the
things
last couple
off,
days?
We're starting this celebration by reflecting on one of the best parts of Disney Dreamlight Valley, you, our community.
And thank you for joining us today and living magically with us and alongside some of your favorite Disney and Pixar characters. Let's dive into how you've shaped this journey with the inclusion of community-driven features, some arriving a lot sooner than you might expect.
Okay. Her hair's pretty, by the way.
At this point, there isn't a corner of my own valley that isn't inspired in part by our fans' designs. But what I love is seeing their reactions to each update, exploring and relating to the stories that each new character brings.
And just like last year, we've brought along some clips that show off our past year of updates, just as we see it through the community's eyes.
Also, really quick, I do want to just go over. Hopefully, I might have to submit a ticket or whatever it is you need to do for like bug stuff because the makeup in my game is bugged. I can't change both parts of my lipstick, just the outer part, and I can't change my eye makeup. So that's a problem. I'll have to try to report that. Anyway, thank you for trick-or-treating with us.
Halte Jack Skellington, willkommen! Okay, hat's geklappt, wunderbar.
Well, you
My
see,
word, my
I'm
dog
the
is
president of
snoring.
the Oogie Boogie fan club.
The Oogie Boogie fan
What?
club.
I love it.
Ah, Tinker Lily. Mike.
Look how
cute she looks.
Daisy Duck.
Look at her.
Wow.
Nobody's sad that I have to break them with hands.
We're matching. Oh my god. Oh.
We're gonna make. Oh my gosh.
That was such a fun thing.
Oh, this is so cool.
The black and white, that was really neat. I love
Oh my gosh. We're like changing it from the past to the present.
Oh my god.
that. Oh, her outfit's cute. Her
Hi,
avatar's.
Oswald.
Glenn!
Look at us flying!
Yeah, that was really cool. I loved that. I loved that.
Before we get any further, I think we have a code 2319.
A code
2319. Oh yeah, sucks.
Oh. That's the first redemption code we have
Cool,
to share
I love
with
that they're
everyone
giving
watching the
away
stream.
like little
Add
stuff
some
for your
celebratory
avatar.
style to your avatar
Oh, the
by
knee highs are
redeeming
cute.
the code on screen for a pair of Dreamlight
Oh yeah, they go
thigh-high
along with
socks
the
and
sneakers. I think
Dreamlight
they
crew
gave.
socks
I
to
think
wear
they gave us
in-game.
those a few days
Use
ago.
these steps to redeem the code and be sure to
I
tune into
can't
the full
remember.
stream for
I'm crazy
additional
busy
code
over here
reveals.
for me, so.
Since this time last year, we've introduced 2 new realms, 13 new
2 new
characters,
realms,
and dozens of
13
exciting furniture
characters,
and wardrobe
dang.
items across 6 free updates, and the Disney Dreamlight Valley, a Rift in Time expansion pass. As always, if you have a suggestion or feedback for the game, don't hesitate to let us know on one of our social media accounts
their
or by
social-
joining
okay.
our official Discord
Well, I don't know
server.
about joining their
Up
Discord
next, we've got
server,
another community
but-
manager, Courtney, and our game manager,
Hopefully
Guillaume,
the,
to give you all the deets on our upcoming
audio's
free
not too
update
loud for
and
the
maybe
video.
some of those aforementioned quality of life improvements that you can expect coming to your valleys very soon.
What is these?
Thanks for joining me today to
is
take
that?
a deep dive into the next
They
free
look
content
different than the
update
castle.
coming to
Maybe
the
it was.
Valley.
I don't know. It's 2 of them.
Hello.
Okay.
Thanks for having us.
So last year around this time, we revealed Jack Skellington and the Pumpkin King Returns update. As you likely guessed from our last roadmap, Sally from Disney Tim Burton's
It's
The
Sally.
Nightmare Before
She's
Christmas
so cute.
will join him, bringing his signature patchwork style to the Valley as part of the So Delightful update.
After hunting for dolls and experimenting on night shards with Jack, what can we
She's
expect
so
from Sally's
cute.
adventures in the Valley?
Well, having lost her way outside the Valley, players will team up with Jack to make sense of Sally's creepy-crawly messengers as they
Creepy
craft
crawly
a plan
mess.
to
Oh,
reunite with her. Then as Sally gets
spiders.
comfortable in the Valley, you'll help her set up a macabre date night, embrace the art of quilting, and puzzle out her latest premonition, among other things.
So as far as Sally's friendship rewards go, what can players expect?
When inspired by our sense of style, you can expect tons of patterns across clothing items and
That
furniture.
dress.
From
Oh
strip
my
socks
word.
to a bed featuring Sally's iconic patchwork aesthetic.
Give it to me right
These
now.
reward
Can I have it
the
right now, please?
scream
Thank
Sally.
you.
Now, it wouldn't be a Disney Dreamlight Valley update without a new star path. What can we expect from the theme this time around?
Well, this winter we'll be embracing the
The
ethereal,
ethereal
sides
sides of the season.
You'll get to step into your own personal fairy tale with
That
ice-adorned
coat.
furniture
And that-
bring
that-
a sense of whimsy
oh
to
my
your
word, all
dreams
the ice
destinations
furniture.
with a wand that
Wand?
produces snowflakes.
Well, there's never been a better time to
Cute.
join the Valley, especially now, as I know the team's been
Cute.
cooking up something particularly
I
special
love
with this
ice
update.
stuff. That's amazing.
Isn't that right,
Okay.
Guillaume?
That's right. As part of the So Delightful
So
update,
delightful,
we're
so
introducing
delightful.
a feature
That's cute.
called Floating Islands.
Floating.
These act as additional spaces parallel to the valley where players can decorate and let their creativity run free.
So you could almost think of these as extensions
Yes,
of the current
I will be
biomes?
having my
Exactly.
house on a
Each
floating
biome in
island.
the valley will have a floating
But-
island
'cause
counterpart.
I always struggle,
retaining
like,
the
how I
same
wanna
theme and
design my
ambience,
house
but
and
it will start
everything.
as a clean slate.
I
We'll try
think
to
that's
roll
what I'm
this
gonna
out
do
over
because I
time,
want to
and
keep
we'll
the
kick
plaza
things
to
off
like
with
shopping
4 floating
stuff,
islands
and right now
in
my
the So
house is
Delightful
there.
update.
So
Like biomes in the valley,
Plaza
they
Island,
will be
Forest Island,
purchasable with
Sunlit
the map.
Island,
And even better,
and
each floating
Frosted
island will have
Island, and they're
objects limit
purchasable
independent
with
from those in the valley, making them
Dreamlight.
perfect for exploring your creativity and seeing how far you can go with your decorating skills.
We've also seen how driven our community is to connect, so it's equally important to us to ensure that this creativity could be shared. So yes, you will be able to travel to floating islands during
oh,
valley
that's
visits.
cool. I still have yet to
How
do a
big are
valley
these
visit because I don't
spaces?
From a
really.
scale perspective,
I haven't
our
really
intention
connected
is
with
for each
friends
of these
that play
floating
on
islands
PC.
to feel comparable in
So
size
I
to
haven't
their
been able
valley
to explore
counterparts
that feature
once you've
yet.
taken out immovable features. Ultimately, the goal is to offer ample space to create without them feeling overwhelming. We will have more to share about the exact size of the floating islands a little closer to launch.
And any furniture, decorations, or houses you've collected, as well as villagers you've befriended, will be
Well,
totally
great,
accessible
they'll be
on these
accessible,
islands.
but do they
You won't
have
worry
to be
about tidying
there?
up.
'Cause I would
Instead,
love
the
to
focus
have
will
a
be on
floating island
empowering you
without
with
any
the
villagers.
creativity-focused
That's just
options you've come to
my
love.
thing.
We
Oh,
have
and so
one
there's not
more
going to be
piece
like
of big
stuff
news to
there.
share
Okay.
regarding a feature update.
Oh, in addition to floating islands?
Yes. Improving upon our players can decorate
Oh.
in a huge way. Currently, item rotation is locked to the 4 cardinal directions. We've been impressed with our community's creative drive, and it has inspired us to add even greater control when placing items by increasing to 16
16?
points of rotation.
And this feature won't just apply to furniture. You'll be able to more freely rotate buildings, landscaping items, resources like flowers, and even drop
That's
items
gonna
like prepared
be
dishes. Our plan
amazing.
is to
Oh, I'm
continue building
excited.
upon this feature over time, including extending the support to fences and
Oh,
paths.
fences and paths.
When will players be able to get their hands on these features and the rest of the update?
We are excited to share that the So Delightful update will be released free for all players
December
on December
4th.
4th,
That's
2024.
Speaking of
awesome.
release date, I feel like there was one more thing you wanted to unveil.
Looking ahead to next year,
Okay, so that comes out December 4th. So this is a good time to say, I just peeked the mic when I clapped like that. Okay. For those that watch my Twitch streams, Thursday, obviously Thursday, November 28th, there will be no streams because it's Thanksgiving. Friday the 29th of November, Saturday, November 30th, December 1st, and December 2nd. So 4 days, and probably 5 days because I'm going to be tired. There will be no streams because I will be out of town. So there will be no streams. So sorry, but I gotta go on my vacations too, you know. So anyway,
we're excited to share the free content roadmap for the
okay.
first half of
Pause.
2024.
Pause. It's time to analyze. Okay, so early 2025, explore a new world and revel on a magical adventure. So that is a fez and the head. That is Jasmine and Aladdin. That is Jasmine and Aladdin. So that's early. That's probably going to be like February, March. Well, maybe like February, January. Spring, March, April. Step into a land of wonder and meet new friends along the way. The free content roadmap for the first half. Ooh, Cheshire Cat! So Cheshire Cat and Alice in Wonderland. Are we also going to get Alice? Are we going to get Mad Hatter or the White Rabbit? Probably not the White Rabbit. Maybe Alice or Mad Hatter. And obviously Cheshire Cat will be there too, somehow. And then somewhere to solve an ancient mystery, discover who is waiting inside Skull Rock. The feather. I fully agree with the fan theory that it's Captain Hook because the feather. It's either Captain Hook or Peter Pan. One of the two. No, because does Peter Pan have a feather in his hat, or is that Robin Hood? I can't remember. I think it's probably Captain Hook. Because if you've done the thing where you put all of the pedestals on that little island, something happens inside Skull Rock, which like shakes and whatnot, but that's pretty much it. It's just like a teaser. So I'm excited.
In the first 3 updates of early next year, we're excited to bring some beloved character to the valley.
I think I'm most
There are
excited
2 I
for
know have been among
Wonderland.
the top in community requests, and it's safe to say I'm right there with them.
If that's
And
going to be a
this
new
is just a first
realm.
look at what we have in store.
I think it
With
is.
such a rich history of Disney and Pixar stories to draw from, there are so many exciting characters yet to come. I've been tidying myself over by hosting tea parties in the valley, so I can't wait until we can share what the team's got in the cards.
Tea
for the next
parties, yeah,
spring update.
definitely, Alice.
How about you,
I'm
Ryan?
so excited.
I'm excited to see what Secret Skull Rock might hold. After all, I know this has been a hot topic among the community, but most importantly, I can't wait to see what all of our players are most excited about. But with that, I really appreciate you both taking the time to chat today. Changing gears from free content updates, I think it's about time
A
we
land
visited a
of
new
mythical.
land
What
with mythical
is this?
proportions.
What is this?
Welcome
The
to the
storybook veil.
Lately, life here hasn't
That
been
looks
so
like
happily
ink
ever
from
after.
Epic Mickey. Merida!
But it wasn't always like this.
Epic Mickey is what I was trying to say.
The storybook veil was a
The
land
paint.
made up of legendary stories.
Lynn!
Then fairy tales sprang to
Oh, she
life
looks so
until
cute.
one day, powerful villains
Maleficent!
stole it away and twisted
And
it
Hades!
to their image. but their wicked nature didn't keep them friendly.
Of
for long.
course not.
Their
Of course they have to
hunger for
feud.
power tore the
Just a
veil
nice big old
apart.
writ there. Oh, what is the word? All the
But
little
all is
letters.
not lost forever. Explore this magical world floating in the sky.
Floating in the
Discover
sky.
an enchanted artifact.
What is that?
Capture treasured tales
Oh, it's like a
that have
net.
taken on a life of their own.
A life of their own.
Unravel
Little.
mythic
Ooh.
riddles and
Ooh.
reveal their
What
hidden
is that?
secrets.
Those armor suits are sick. Can we wear
Rekindle
those?
old friendships.
Hold on. There's so much happening.
Rediscover
There's
long
so much
lost
happening.
fables.
Oh, the big statue of him. Oh my word, the
Old
flowers.
friends come back
That must have been
together
Maleficent's
again.
castle. Saving Beauty? Aurora?
Disney Dreamlight Valley. The Storybook Vale, Part 1.
November
launches November
20th. That is 8 days before I leave. So I'll be able to play it for 8 whole days before I leave.
Launching on November 20th, Part 1 of Disney Dreamlight Valley, the Storybook Vale, invites players to make use of their Stardust Port once again
Port.
to be whisked away to the Vale.
Whisked away to the Vale. So instead of going by boat, that one goes by, like, blip. Wait, so if the Stardust Port... So wait, if the Stardust Port takes you to the different DLC expansions, and there's like 4 or 5 different sections in that port, does that mean each one's going to be a different expansion? That's insane. That's crazy if that's the case.
Our second expansion pass gives players a whole new adventure.
Yeah, it's
full
a
of new
full-on
friends,
brand new
quests,
expansion pass.
biomes, and even more surprises. Joining us now to share more on the narrative and game design of Disney Dreamlight Valley, the Storybook Vale, are some familiar faces from our last showcase, Josh and Calixta. Welcome.
Hello.
Happy to be here.
I'm sure everyone is buzzing with questions after seeing that
Oh my
amazing
word.
trailer.
Oh my
To kick things
word.
off, could you share some more insights into the direction behind creating another expansion pass?
I love her
Of
little
course.
things
So
on her little
expansion
neck
passes
collar.
let us recapture the feeling that we gave players the first time they stepped into the valley, telling a whole new story with new
Oh my
villagers to
word.
meet,
Oh
mysteries
my
to unravel,
word.
and biomes to make all your own. They're a great
like,
way for
little
us to
script
deliver
on
just
the
a huge
balloon.
amount of content to players.
And many of our players have interacted with the first expansion pass, Disney Dreamlight Valley: A Rift in Time, which was explored in 3 acts. Should they be looking forward to a similar rollout with this new one?
Okay.
So for this expansion,
this
we
one's
chose to do
2
two
acts
parts
with more content.
more
Okay.
content in each. We saw player feedback around the time to reach
Okay, dissection time. Part 1, Welcome to the Vale, November 20th, 2024. Go on a mythical adventure to help the Lore Keeper restore a faraway land while encountering Merida, Flynn, and Hades along the way. The Lore Keeper. They look so good. Unwritten Realms. With the help of Maleficent, venture into a strange world beneath the Storybook Vale and solve the mystery of the missing princess. Is it Aurora? Is it Sleeping Beauty? Y'all, this looks so
the
good.
conclusion of the story and get you far. And with this new
I still
format,
have yet
you'll
to
get
Jafar. I
just
need
as
to
much
do
content
that.
without
I've been
as
kind
long
of
of
like
a wait.
a little burnt
But
out on the
just
game.
like with our
but
first
not now.
expansion, purchasing the Disney Dreamlight Valley,
I do have to ask, with this being obviously you have to like maybe like purchase like to unlock gates in different areas for the different areas like you did on Eternity Isle. Is it gonna be Mist, or is it gonna be like Mist and I almost said Starlight, Dreamlight, or is it gonna be its own, like, I say currency with quotation marks, currency, but like what
the
is it?
Storybook Vale expansion pass will get you both parts as
Of
they
course,
become
of
available.
course.
More content,
of course.
fewer cliffhangers. Count me in. Now
Also,
it's
it
time to
doesn't
spill
come
the
out till
beans.
summer,
What is
the
the
second
exciting
part.
story this time?
So the Storybook Vale is the place, in
place
your heart
in your
where all your
heart.
most
Aw, that's
treasured stories live.
cute.
Once it hung in the sky above Dreamlight Valley, but during the forgetting, 2 Disney villains stole the veil away. For a time, Maleficent from Disney's Sleeping Beauty and Hades from Disney's Hercules ruled peacefully together over its
3 unique biomes.
The
Wow.
Bind,
The
Ever
Bind,
After, and Mythopia.
Ever After, and Mythopia.
Soon, a struggle
that
for
Mount
power
Olympus?
between the Mistress of all evil and the Lord of the Underworld
Mm-hmm.
tore the veil apart. As you can imagine, when you get those two egos together in a room, sparks literally fly.
Yes, and when the players arrive in the Vale, they'll find out that things aren't so happily ever after. Ink is spilling out of the very ground.
Oh, so it is literally called
and
ink.
Mysterious phenomena have begun to take hold. You'll meet with the Lore Keeper, a talking enchanted book.
The Lore
who holds
Keeper
this
is
world
the
together.
book.
And
Okay,
while
that
she
makes a
won't
lot
tell
of
many
sense.
stories in her pages, the discord between Hades
The
and
Discord.
Maleficent has scattered them.
I
So
got the
only
song
you
going
can
through
put
my
them
head.
back together as you explore the Vale and get a little help from new friends along the way.
Speaking of new friends, we were all treated to a glimpse of some of the villagers who will hopefully join us on our adventures and later our valleys. I'm sure I'm not the only one curious as to what you can tell us about our new friends.
Well, I'm happy to share that part 1 of the storybook Vale will bring with it 3 villagers.
Yeah,
for
3
you to
villagers.
unlock.
Yep.
In the bind, you'll find Merida
Oh,
from
she looks
Disney
so
and Pixar's
cute.
Brave. Merida is such a fun character, and she seemed like the perfect new friend for the player. This fearless princess will act as your guide,
I
helping
wonder
you
if her
command
house will
your
be a
own
little
fate
cottage
and
or a
learn more
castle.
about this new world.
And in Ever After, you'll meet with Flynn Rider from Disney Tango. This swashbuckling rogue will help you uncover a world
Oh,
of
his
fairy tales.
smolder.
Flynn's personality is so exciting to play with. Just watch out when you
Yep.
put on his
You watch
smolder.
out for his smolder. Yep.
For players who already befriended Rapunzel in Disney Dreamlight Valley
Oh.
A Rift in Time, look out for a special opportunity to reunite the two.
Oh, that's
And
so
in
cute.
Mythopia, you'll meet Hades from Disney's Hercules. Hades will help you to get to the bottom of a world of myths. And in my opinion, Hades is one of the funniest characters ever in a Disney movie.
Oh, he does
and
his
he
little
brings
cool
that
down
same sense
thing.
of humor to the game.
I
Just
love
watch out
it.
as he tries to make you his minion, because he's not exactly the greatest boss.
And of course,
Of
all these
course
villagers will come
not.
with their own unique houses that you can move to the base game or to a floating island if that's where you think they work best and want them to live.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna add Hades to my floating island full
Floating
of villains.
islands. That's his
Absolutely
house.
making a Tangled themed floating island
Dude.
to house both Flynn and Rapunzel. But I noticed you didn't mention anything about Maleficent.
While players might run into her in part 1, stay tuned for part 2 to solve all the mysteries of the Vale
is
and
so
welcome
cool.
her to the Valley.
I love it.
And that's
I
not
love
all.
it.
You can expect one more mysterious figure to join forces with players in part 2 of the storybook Vale.
Aside from new friends helping us, is there anything else we can expect to aid us in piecing back together the Lore Keeper's stories?
Yeah, what
Yes,
about those little
players will have
creatures
the
that have been
neural
flying
net to aid
around?
them.
Why a net?
Well, the scatters pages from the Lore Keeper hasn't just scattered with the wind. They've come to life in the form of snippets, which are
They're so
enchanted
cute. Look at
random
the
creature that you
frog.
have to capture. The snippets mostly hang out
Look
around the
at the
Vale,
frog.
but watch out for a few special rare ones that will show up back in the Dreamlight Valley.
Can't believe how cute they are.
They're so cute. I
They're gonna
agree.
be
They're
tricky to
so
catch.
cute.
Other than looking adorable flying around the Vale, each snippet will come with their own unique way to be captured that the player will
It looks
need
like
to
the
figure it
birds
out.
you have to
And
corner.
once you
It looks
catch
like
them, you can restore Disney and Pixar magic
They're so
to the Lore
cute.
Keeper's pages
Okay.
with a puzzle.
A puzzle
minigame.
minigame.
Each tale takes the form of a beautiful tapestry telling the story behind a classic Disney or Pixar
Okay.
film. And these tapestries can then serve as beautiful pieces of decor that players
Oh,
can use
so once
to
you
furnish
complete,
their
you can
in-game
furnish.
homes.
Oh, okay.
I can't wait to see the gallery spaces our players are going to design to showcase them. But speaking of designing, as I'm sure players are invested in where to place their home in game, what can we look forward to when exploring the different biomes in the
Oh,
expansion?
I'm so excited.
Well, after seeing the feedback from our
It
last
looks so
expansion,
good.
we've improved the flow of unlocking the
Okay.
areas within the biome and how a player
Oh,
progression in
look at
turn
how
affect the expression
gorgeous
of
it
this fantastical new
is.
world. One of our main goals in crafting the Vale was to allow for
Look
easier
at
and
that.
more inspired decorating for our decor driving
Look at
players.
all the bookshelves.
We've also added more magic with the introduction of prominent landmarks
The-
inspired by Disney
little
and
gazebo
Pixar
thing.
stories.
Oh my word, the
But of course, our
statues.
team delights in creating secrets for players to discover too. Throughout your journey to the Vale, you will uncover trials. Special
Trials?
quests inspired by fairy tales and myths.
Yes.
These become
More
Scrabble
stuff
like
to
pages
do.
in a book,
Yes.
And only the player can set them right using their full breadth of real tools, old and new.
Yes.
And I'm sure our community is up for the challenge. With all you've shared, it sounds like there's still many mysteries waiting for us in the Vale. Thank you so much for joining us, you two.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Up next, we invite two
Oh,
members of
that
the art
looks so
team to
good.
the stage to share
I'm so
more on the world and
excited.
artistic design of the Storybook Vale. But first, use the code on screen to claim a Dreamlight Bow
Oh,
headband
another
in-game.
code. Oh, little bow. Cute. I don't personally use the bows, but the Mickey Cloud. Oh
I'm
my
joined by our
word!
director,
Look at
Steven,
it.
and concept artist Yanon to dig into some of the inspiration behind the
Look at
Storybook
it.
Vale.
It's so good.
Thanks for having us.
Why don't we start with quite literally the biggest artistic endeavor of the expansion pass, the biomes. Earlier we were introduced to the Bind, Mythopia, and Ever After. Where did the inspiration for these biomes come from?
In many ways, the biome was born out of our team's collective love of stories. There's something special and uniquely cozy about curling up with a good book. So the decision to lean into Dark Academia and the cool yet cozy
Yeah, I
ambience of
love
an
it. I
autumnal
love
forest
it.
just made sense.
I love it.
And
I love
similarly,
it.
Mythopia, as you may have guessed from the name, is inspired by Greco-Roman
Greco-Roman
culture and
culture?
ancient
Okay.
myths. When you
I still have
explore
yet
this
to
biome,
create a
you'll walk through
library in
rolling
my
fields
game.
of
Oh, look at
golden
the
wheat,
windmills.
dotted
I
with
need to create
cypress
my whole
trees,
library.
magenta florals,
Um,
and ancient ruins. And you may also discover subtle clues
Oh, the
that a
little
certain
vase.
god
Yep,
of the
yep.
underworld has also been there.
Finally, there's Ever After. We drew a ton of inspiration from Scottish and
Makes
Scandinavian
sense.
folklore, while
Why you got
sprinkling in
Merida
Fey
in there
mythology.
yet?
The idea was to capture
Look at
the
the
feeling of
giant
dark, enchanted mushroom
mushrooms.
forest
They
and windswept
glow.
lowlands.
Are we gonna be
I
able to
don't know
interact
about
with
you,
the,
but
like
for me,
interact,
one of the most
decorate with
exciting
these?
aspects of digging into new biomes is
Are we
seeing
gonna be able to
just how
decorate
they'll
with these?
translate in
Because those will look
clothing
really
and
good with my big
furniture
fairy
items.
treehouse
Could you share a
thing.
sneak peek at what folks can expect?
Of course. Self-expression is one of the main pillars of our game, so we
forget
love
what
the
it's
idea
called.
of taking inspiration from the new biomes into player customization. Maybe you want to build a cozy library where
yes,
you can read
please.
for hours,
The
or you want
angled
to dress up as a Greek god
furniture.
or goddess, or design a magical mushroom fairy forest. I
Oh
think
my
that there's something
word,
for everyone
yes.
here.
Speaking of expression, we wanted to take our commitment to aesthetic cohesion even further in the Storybook Vale. Not only will you find Scrooge McDuck's store and Sherry
The
Me with
dress
this
in
new
the
look,
window?
you'll also find their facades have been overhauled to better fit in with their biome surroundings.
You'll also want to keep an
Oh,
eye
that's
out for some
cool.
new
They made it
additions
fit
to
in better. New
Scrooge
additions?
McDuck's store that will be
Yes,
available to
please.
owners
New
of
clothes.
this new expansion
New
pass.
clothes
Knowing
for the
just how
love
much
of
care you've put into
Pete,
the smaller
please.
details of the environment, I'd love to know if there's any landmarks.
A lot of
that
the
stood
clothes
out
I've
to
been
you.
getting are
Yes,
just
well, speaking of those
ugly.
smaller
And new
details,
jewelry.
we
New
loved playing with
jewelry.
scale in Ever After. In
Please.
particular, there's
Oh
a
my word, the
feature
waterfall
that's inspired
teapot.
by the Mad Hatter's Tea
And the
Party
tea
from
cup.
Disney's
Oh
Alice in
my
Wonderland.
word.
I feel like this perfectly captures
so
the whimsy
stunning.
of that biome.
The giant Hades statues in Mythopia is another imposing sight in game. Between
Oh
that
my
and
word,
the
it's
design of Mount Olympus,
huge.
which
And
features
Mount
flames
Olympus.
that mirror Hades himself,
Oh
I
my
feel
word,
like these
yes.
players will have a blast picking out the details we worked
Oh,
in.
it looks
What about
so
snippets? Where did that idea come from?
good.
The snippets are literal pieces of escaped stories torn from
That's
a book.
such a
When we
cute
were imagining how
concept.
they may have
The
escaped,
little
we realized we
origami
wanted the snippets to have their own
animals.
personalities. So the idea of origami
They're
animals,
so-
or
yeah,
little
they're
paper
so
creatures like a cute and
cute.
fluttery bird, or
It's
a
too
silly
bad I
little
don't
frog
think we
was
can
created.
keep those
I
as
love that.
companions.
Speaking
That's
of cute
so
little
sad.
animals, are
Oh,
you able
wait,
to share
wait,
anything about the
wait,
new animal
wait,
companions coming this
yes?
expansion?
Yes?
Absolutely. As there will be 3 biomes arriving in the expansion pass, we'll be adding a unique critter to each,
Mm-hmm.
all with their own colour variants and puzzling and catching mechanics. First of these soon-to-be animal companions for the players to find will be the owls in the bind.
And as a nod to Maleficent's rule of the
No.
land, players can find mini dragons in Ever After. And if that's not
That's
exciting
right, we
enough,
saw this
players
earlier.
can
Oh my-
also find
no-
mini winged
Ah!
horses in Mythopia, drawing inspiration from Disney's Fantasia.
Fantasia. Oh, I'm gonna die. Oh my word, I can have my own little Pegasus. Oh my word. Hold on, I need to go back and look at this again. I know we saw it earlier, but
And will be the
oh, look
owls
at
in
it,
the
it's so
bind.
cute.
And as a nod to Maleficent's rule of the land, players can find mini dragons in
Oh, look at him. I need him. Look at his little face.
Ever After. And if that's not exciting enough, players can also find mini
Look at his little
winged
trot
horses in
dance.
Mythopia, drawing
Oh, I'm
inspiration from
dying. It's so cute.
Disney's
It's so
Fantasia.
cute.
That's incredible. I know I'll be counting down the days until I can adventure with a mini dragon at my side.
Oh my word.
To wrap things
oh
up,
my
however,
word.
any last details on new collectibles and resources?
As you've seen, the Storybook Vale's biomes
Oh
are remarkable in their
my
own ways. And the resources you
Right?
can
New
find in each are
resources, of
unique as well.
course, of course.
One
New
of my
food, new
favorite new
crops.
additions are koi. They
We're
can be
getting
found in the bind along with
koi.
seawolf fish
I
and
love
delicious
koi
sea grapes.
fish.
How about you, Steven?
I wish
Any
they were the
favorites?
white and red
I'm a
kind.
big fan of the
No.
landscaping. Mythopia brings poppies, buried lightning strikes, and Balkanvillia.
Buried
And Ever
lightning
After is filled with
strikes.
bioluminescent moss and giant
Oh,
flora.
the
There's also
bioluminescent
plenty of edible plants as well,
plants.
ranging from green beans to porcini.
Porcini
more fantastical
mushrooms,
ones like
ambrosia.
Well, I can't wait to see how our players react to them.
It's like so
With
hard
new
to keep up with
resources, can we
everything.
also expect to be cooking up new
Well,
delectable
yeah,
dishes?
obviously when you have new crops,
Definitely.
of
We
course
have
there'll be new
dozens of
recipes.
new recipes arriving with the
Oh
expansion
my word,
pass,
the olives
utilizing
and the purple,
ingredients from
the
both
shiny
Valley
apple.
and the Vale.
Once again,
Stop.
thank you both so much for joining us today to dig into all the amazing art in Disney Dreamlight Valley.
Oh
the
my
Storybook Vale.
word, I
Thanks.
can't
Thanks for
take
having
money
us.
right now.
Now,
Take
let's
my
take a
money
look at
right
how you can
now.
get your
Yes, how can
hands
you take my
on the
money?
expansion pass?
How can you take my money? That is the question.
For those of you who've been following along on this magical journey and already own the base game, there are
I already
two
own
ways
the
to
base
dive
game,
into
of course.
the Storybook Vale expansion pass.
Like a Rift in Time before it, the expansion
Right,
pass will
right,
include a
5,000
bundle of
moonstones. Yep.
moonstones.
Okay,
with
we're
your
gonna get
purchase.
5,000
If you'd like to add a
moonstones
little extra magic, look no
with
further
the
than
okay.
the
So
magical edition.
okay. So
which
okay. So there's a magical edition. So you get the Autumn Manor House style. Storybook Vale dress and ensemble. Okay. 10,000 moonstones if you get the magical one. So you get an extra 5,000. And you get the baby Pegasus with his little house. Shut up. Shut up.
offers even more moonstones, a collection of library and chic cosmetic items, and a truly adorable baby Pegasus animal companion.
If you're new or know a friend who would love to get into Disney Dreamlight Valley, these are great starting points. Between the Disney Dreamlight Valley base game, the Storybook Vale bundle, and the Enchanted Edition, you'll be able to choose what's right for you.
And of course, we can't forget about those of you who take the time to dive into updates as soon as they arrive. We're excited to offer
My goal is to get it as soon as it comes
a
out.
special early adopter bonus for expansion.
So what? An early adopter bonus. Play Disney Dreamlight Valley, the Storybook Vale, and redeem the annual box by November. So 10 days after the expansion pass comes out is when this expires. Look, Keeper of the Lore outfit. Look at that dress. Stop. Is that a new? Are those new hairstyles? Are those new hairstyles?
Pass owners.
Is that a new hairstyle?
Or expand upon your Disney Dreamlight Valley experience. We'll soon say goodbye to the Gold Edition, which comes with the base game, our first expansion pass, A Rift in Time, and an assortment of cosmetic items.
Yeah,
This
they
edition
gave
will
everybody
officially leave
this, I
stores on
believe.
November 20th at 5 a.m. Eastern Time.
When they
We are
released the
kicking
Gold
off our
Edition,
deepest sale
I
of the
think,
Gold Edition
at
to
first.
date. So catch
Yeah,
up on
'cause
our
I have the
expansion,
artist
also on
overalls
sale
and stuff.
while you wait for the Storybook Vale.
And there you have it. From a new expansion pass
So
exploring
I'm
myth
pretty
and the stories that
sure
connect us
the
to
DLC
floating islands
is going to
that will open
cost $30 just like the other one. I will look that up. But I wonder if the magical edition costs
all sorts
costs
of creativity
more.
in the valley. We're so glad you were able to join us
so
for all
pretty.
the excitement
Y'all,
of today's showcase.
I love
Remember to
Sally.
redeem the 2 codes we shared throughout this showcase, and the third and final one right here.
Okay.
For
Oh,
unique
it's a
Dreamlight themed items in-game.
vest.
And
Cute.
stay tuned to our social channels over the coming weeks for even more
Oh,
details.
well, yeah, I
on
follow
these
you guys on
exciting
Twitter and
new
all that
releases.
stuff, so...
Disney Dreamlight Valley, the Storybook Vale expansion pass launches on November 20th.
Yes.
And the So
yes.
Delightful update arrives
Okay,
on
so
December
November
4th.
20th for the
See you in the
expansion,
valley.
and then December 4th for the update. Okay, so they're giving me lots of things to do. Oh my word. Alright, let me see real quick if I can find the thing. Dreamlight Valley, not the update, the expansion pass. Can we have some stuff, please? Can I have... That's a Rift in Time. That's not the one I want. That's not the one I want. That's Rift in Time. Expansion. The story book. Veil. That's Rift in Time. That's not what I want, you guys. Come on, no. No, we don't want that. I'm trying to find it, y'all. I'm trying to find it, y'all. Give me a second. Do. me see if they posted anything on there. No, stop that damn thing. Yeah, I see that. Thank you. Do you have any, like... No? Okay. Okay, here we go. I found it. Okay. So, give me a second. Okay. I got it. So this was via the this was Dreamlight Valley community on Reddit, as you can see right there. So game additions. Myself over just a little bit. So let me zoom in real quick because it's very tiny writing. No, stop it. Okay, there we go. So the base game, Storybook Veil bundle, Enchanted Edition. So this is the Storybook Veil bundle, but doesn't have a Rift in Time. Is $59.99 plus 13,000 moonstones. Obviously, the base game is $40. Enchanted Edition has all three. The words, Katie. The base Storybook Veil and Rift in Time, plus all this stuff, is $80. Or you can just get the Storybook Veil plus 5,000 Moonstone, which is $30. And then, just like Rift in Time was $30. Or the magical edition is 10,000 Moonstones, Auto Manor House style, Storybook outfits, baby pics. Okay, it's $50. So you're paying an extra $20 for an extra 5,000 Moonstone, a house, 2 different outfits, and a male style and a female style, and or a dress and a skirt and pants if you want to go that way. I wasn't trying to gender anything. And then the companion and the house. So you're paying an extra $20 for stuff that would probably cost $20 in Moonstone. I don't know the exchange rate for Moonstones. I don't remember. But, so, yeah. So yeah, this came off of the Reddit, but, I'm super excited. I'm stoked. It looks amazing. It really, truly does. And I'm looking forward to having something to do in Dreamlight Valley because I love this game. I love to just put on Spotify and just play. It's super relaxing to me, and it's just, I just love it. Or just sit and idly play while talking to my friends on Discord. So I'm looking forward to something to do and something that will hopefully cure my Dreamlight Valley burnout, because I can't barely even touch Animal Crossing anymore. I got so burnt out on that game. This kind of fulfilled that for me, but I need something new to do. Give me something to do. Please give me something to do. So, but anyways, I hope you all enjoyed my reactions to this stream. As for channel news, I'm still working on my Let's Play of Super Princess Peach Showtime. I am still uploading my Skyrim streams. They're in a private or a public playlist, but the videos are unlisted, so they don't crowd up my channel. And then I am also streaming. Every time I stream Echoes of Wisdom, it will get uploaded and put in the playlist for Echoes of Wisdom, so you can see all of my playthrough of that. So I stopped doing, like, for most of my game playthroughs, I stopped doing, like, traditional style, just, like, do a chapter and, like, for games that have like chapter type stuff like that, it's easier. Like for Princess Peach Showtime, obviously I'm gonna do one different play at a time, like shorter videos. But like for Echoes of Wisdom, where it's not like that, it's just easier to upload stream highlights, stream archives, and like same with Skyrim. So, but yeah, after getting all of that out of the way, again, thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for being patient with me. All of my links will be down below. Link to my Twitch if you want to come hang out with me there. Link to my TikTok if you want to see some more of my shorter content. And all of that. So, I love you all so much. And I hope y'all, because when the time this is going out, it's 2 days before Halloween. So I hope you all had a fantastic Halloween and a fantastic spooky season. Or if you don't celebrate Halloween, just a fantastic October and fantastic start to fall. But I will see it with all that out of the way. I will see you all later. Mwah! Bye-bye! Time for sleep. Bye!